Hi, good day to all. I am K. Sadish Kumar, working as an assistant professor in the Department of Automobile Engineering at Hindustan College of Engineering and Technology, Coimbatore. In this video, we are going to see one of the best topic in vehicle design and data characteristics. That is, we are going to see the fuel system and its design concept. First of all, what is the need of fuel system? The fuel system is used to supply the fuel to the engine in correct manner at correct time with the correct quality. If it fails, then definitely overall the engine performance will be affected and the emission norms will also be affected. So the fuel system first of all to give a correct quantity of fuel at all the conditions, because we are running the engine at various conditions. We are accelerating and deceleration and braking our vehicle, then we are halting our vehicle in a traffic signal. So in these various conditions, the fuel system should give the fuel amount to the engine with the required quantity and quality. So types of fuel system, we are admitting the fuel inside the engine by two processes. For example, in case of SI engine, the carburetor is used to mix air and fuel and supply the same to the engine. But in case of CI engine, we are injecting the fuel at high injection pressure. So this shows a components involved in the fuel system. First of all, the fuel is used to be in the vehicle. The fuel tank do the process. So the fuel tank stores the fuel in the vehicle, and we are having fuel filter because engine is a very accurate machine. If any dust is deposited inside the engine, it will affect also entire performance. So engine needs to be sent by the with clean fuel. So fuel filter they collects all the dust particles present in the fuel. So first of all, fuel tank stores the fuel and the fuel filter removes the dust particles inside the fuel, and the fuel pump. This fuel pump is present both the SI engine and CI engine. The purpose of the fuel pump is to send the fuel to the other device like carburetor or the injection pump with a minimum amount of fuel pressure, because we are setting the fuel with a higher amount of injection pressure. For that, it pressurizes minimum amount to travel the fuel from this lower level to higher level like carburetor, or it may be a fuel injection pressure. The carburetor is a device which is used to mix both air and the fuel with various quantities. The exact quantity is called as stoichiometric ratio. That is, which for 14.7 kg of air is needed to mix with the fuel to burn exactly without any emission or clean combustion. So the carburetor mixes the air and fuel well and sent to the engine. Similarly, how we are having fuel filter, we are also having air filter. Air filter filterizes the air and sends clean air to the carburetor. Then at last, the engine burns the air fuel mixture and develops power. So these are we are having three kinds of mixer proportions. First one is chemically correct ratio or stoichiometric ratio. That means the entire quantity of fuel should be burned without any balance at high power output. That is, the ratio is called a stoichiometric ratio. It means 14.7 kg of air is needed to burn 1 kg of fuel completely to give clean emission. This is called a stoichiometric ratio. Sorry. The next one is rich mixer. If sorry. The next one is rich mixer. If the required fuel quantity is more than the previous one, then the mixture is called as rich mixer. The last one is lean mixer. If the quantity of fuel present in the air fuel mixture is less than the required quantity, then the mixture is called as lean mixer. For rich mixer, fuel amount is more, so we can say that higher output can be possible, but at the end of the emission, some of the fuel may be in unburnt gases. For in case of lean mixer, which is used to normal acceleration process to give normal power output. In the emission of lean mixture, oxygen may be present, but at the same time the entire fuel present in the air fuel mixture will be completed burned. And these are the purpose of carburetor. We have already seen about that. The carburetor is used to supply air fuel mixture with respect to cylinder requisition. So it prepares air fuel mixture, it atomizes and vaporizes the fuel, it supplies fine spray of fuel, and it produces homogeneous mixture. Homogeneous mixture means air and fuel is thoroughly mixed well. Where in case of CA engine, the mixture is called as heterogeneous mixture, because in the entire pool of air present in the CA engine combustion chamber, the fuel is sprayed inside the engine at some particular places. Some places have more amount of fuel, where some are having minimum amount of fuel. So that mixture is called as heterogeneous mixture. So these are the purposes of having carburetor in a device. This figure shows a simple carburetor used in a vehicle. The upper portion is called as choke and the down portion is called as throttle valve. Throttle valve is connected with the acceleration. So when we accelerate our vehicle, the throttle valve opens and it connects the entire engine vacuum to the carburetor. So it can suck the air in the maximum amount. Choke valve we are using for the purpose of starting. We are admitting the air to go into the carburetor at the time of starting the descent. And again, once the engine is started, the suction created by the engine automatically open the choke valve and more amount of air can pass through the carburetor. This is the main portion of the carburetor which is called as venturi. The venturi has the minimum cross section of a carburetor. The jet is also placed at the venturi to have maximum velocity difference between the choke and the venturi. Greater velocity and the pressure difference here the fuel to flow from the fuel float chamber to the jet. Here additional one system is called as floating chamber. The fuel comes from the fuel tank to the float chamber first. The floats on the fuel. Once the fuel is filled inside the floating chamber, it automatically closes the passage between the float chamber and the fuel tank. So the simple carburetor has floating system, main system, and this one is called as idling system. So this is the simple carburetor is not enough to supply air fuel amount to the engine at all the various conditions. So we needed to build some other additional devices inside the engine, inside the carburetor. The first one is air fluid jet. Air fluid jet means when the engine is not operate in a correct manner, the air fluid jet is additionally used with the main jet. So which supports the engine to run in a smoother manner. So here you can see that the air fluid jet. The air fluid jet additionally sucks the air or fuel inside the engine whenever necessary. So this compensating jet device. The compensating jet device is used to send the fuel, more amount of fuel inside the engine. You can see that there is a additional jet which is called as compensating jet, because a single jet maybe give minimum amount of fuel. So we need that one. Sorry. So acceleration pump. If we accelerate the engine needs to generate maximum power. So we are using acceleration pump system. So at the time of accelerator, the accelerator pump is connected with the carburetor also, which pushes the fuel to flow maximum to the carburetor. Multi-venturi system. Because a single venturi can produce some amount of pressure, more amount of pressure difference. If we are having or we can use multi-venturi, then we can get maximum amount of pressure difference as well as maximum amount of fuel quantity to the engine. This one will be, diagram will be very complicated one, because you can see lot of systems are involved in a carburetor. These systems are used in the heavy vehicles. This carburetor is called a Solex carburetor. Even a high skilled technician will feel very difficult to dismantle the carburetor and the assemble the carburetor, because it is having multiple systems: air bleeding jet, multi jet, and compensating devices, acceleration pump, idling circuit, starting circuit, maximum acceleration, maximum power giving jet. So these are the maximum circuits are used in the Solex carburetor. And this one is called as SU carburetor. SU means Skinner's Union carburetor, which is normally used in all our two-wheelers. It is one of the type of variable venturi type. The previous one is called as constant venturi, but this one is called as variable venturi. Here the venturi is in this portion. It has a taper needle, and this one is throttle valve. We are having choke valve here. Air passes from this place through the throttle valve to the engine. By accelerating, what we are doing is we are pulling this needle upwards. So because of this taper section, the venturi portion is varied depending upon our moving of acceleration pump. The SU carburetor is a smaller device which can be used in two-wheeler. It cannot provide all the operations which can be done by a multi-jet carburetor like Solex carburetor. It has minimum number of operations like starting system, main system, idling system, floating system, etc. Then the carburetor does all the functions well, but it has some drawbacks also. First of all, it cannot provide perfect air fuel mixture at all the conditions. Because of that, the fuel amount or fuel economy may be very worse in some cases. More number of parts will feel the carburetor looks as a difficult device to operate. Developing vapor inside the engine will also be a difficult in some cases. Cold running conditions, it will be some difficult process. Delivers lower mileage and power compared with the advanced fuel supply system. So because of these drawbacks, we are using or we are going to move in some other advanced fuel system, that is fuel injection system. By applying fuel injection system, we can improve fuel economy, reduce emission, and improve power output. Automatically the engine performance will also have more, engine life will also be more. So this is we are using injection of the system and to the conventional one type. So in this way we are using petrol injection, that is electronic fuel injection. The petrol injection is called as two types. One is single point fuel injection and multi point fuel injection, which is the latest technologies converts all the problems done by the carburetor into possible one, where we can get maximum fuel efficiency, maximum power output, maximum engine life. So this is the advanced technology we are using. So that's all. So I hope you have understood well the fuel system of automobile in this video. Okay, thank you.